Today we're going to talk about using crayons to color our self-portrait. Now the first thing you need to do is finish your Sharpie outline if you have not already done so. This part is really important because you want to outline everything without coloring in too much. So I'm just going to carefully finish my eye. My eyelashes I'm going to trace over each one. Eyelid crease. Now my eyebrows, I don't want to fill them all in with black because that's not the color of my hair. My hair's brown. So I can do a few lines to show the details of the hair, but there's still a lot of white space in between that I can color. Same thing when I do my hair right here. I'm going to trace the bottom part of my hair where it's close to my forehead and the top part. But I'm not going to color too much on the inside because I don't want my hair to look too black. I might just add a few lines to kind of show the direction of my hair. Not too much. You're also going to want to outline all of your background objects as well. It's sort of like we're making a coloring book for ourselves with really nice dark outline. After you've outlined everything, you're going to want to take an eraser and erase all the extra pencil lines that you didn't cover. After all your pencil lines are erased, we need to start choosing some colors for our skin, hair, eyes, and some of the other parts of our face. Now we all have different skin colors, so I have picked out of our crayon box a lot of the different peaches and tans and browns, and we're going to try to find the one that matches your skin the most closely. All of our skin is going to kind of range somewhere between the dark brown and then maybe the light peach. I think for my skin, I'm going to use probably maybe a combination of this peach and this tan color. I think both of these together might kind of get me the skin color that I need. So when I'm coloring, I'm making sure that I'm thinking about coloring neatly. So coloring neatly means that you stay inside the lines, and you don't want it to have a scribbly look. You want it to have just a nice, smooth area of color, just like your real skin. I'm being really careful not to color inside my eyes because this part needs to stay white. But I can color right over my eyebrows. And right over my nose. And even over my lips and my neck. All of my skin is going to kind of start out the same color. And then we could blend other colors into it later. But the important thing is to start out coloring neatly. Wow, that took a long time to color neatly, but now I'm finally done. Now the next thing I'm going to do is look at my skin because I noticed that it's not all exactly the same color. Some parts of it might be a little bit of a darker tan color, like right here where my nose has kind of a shadow. I'm just going to very lightly blend some tan into that shadow area. Blending means you use more than one color in the same area. The two colors are mixing together. Another place where you might do some blending with a darker color is maybe under your nose. There might be a little shadow. Maybe underneath your lip. there might be a little shadow. Maybe under your chin. Your chin might kind of cover up your neck area a little bit, so your neck might be a little bit darker. And I'm doing the same thing with this tan color. I'm trying to make sure that my coloring is smooth. I don't want it to look scribbly. The secret to making it look smooth is coloring slow and taking your time. Another place that I really like to blend is in the hair. Now my hair is brown, and it's a pretty dark brown. So I'm going to look at maybe this dark color called chestnut, maybe this dark brown, maybe a reddish brown. And these colors combined, when they're blended, are probably going to give me a hair color that's pretty close to what mine actually looks like. Okay, so there's some of the dark brown. Here's a little bit of the reddish brown. Just kind of starting to fill in some of the white space. Let's try some of this color. Blending makes your portraits look a lot more realistic because it has all those extra colors in it, just like it does in real life. Now that's looking pretty close, but I think that my hair actually looks a lot darker than that when I look in the mirror. So I'm going to use just a little bit of black blended in. Not everywhere, but just overlapping a few areas to darken it. And I think that that dark color right there is about where I want for my hair. Now that we have the base color for our hair and skin, let's look at some more details in the face. When I color my dark brown eyes, I'm going to color them with lines that come out from the pupil, almost like a sun. Like this. Now you don't want to leave any white showing, so this white area I'm going to fill in with a different color of dark brown. My eyes are really dark, so I'm even going to mix in a little bit of black along with the brown color. And then our pupil, this very small circle, is pure black. Now when it comes to lips, a lot of people's lips are about the same color as their skin, but some people might notice that their lips are a little bit darker. So I could take my tan color to fill the lips in a little bit. Some people might think that matches their lip color pretty good. But I noticed that my lips have just a little bit more of a like a pinkish color to them. I never use bright pink on my portraits because I think it makes it look unrealistic. So I like this color called Melon. It's kind of just a more neutral pink. And I think that color works really good for lips. I also sometimes like to use this color if my cheeks are looking a little rosy. I'm going to lightly blend. I don't want to put too much or I'll look like a clown. You just need a little tiny bit on your cheeks. You almost don't notice it at all. Now after you have figured out the colors for your eyes, skin, and hair, you can also work on coloring your background objects. Don't forget to color neatly and to use blending as much as possible.